Actual ATI TEAS questions. Question 1. After Purple Group 53 reads a passage about active recall during the original practice review, which sentence states the main idea? Option A. Notes should never be reviewed. Option B. Active recall strengthens learning. Option C. Only science topics need practice. Option D. Guessing replaces studying. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because it summarizes why answering from memory improves retention. Notes should never be reviewed is wrong because the passage compares methods but does not ban notes, and only science topics need practice is wrong because the passage is about a study strategy, not one subject. Guessing replaces studying is wrong because active recall is used with study, not instead of it. Question 2. When Purple Group 53 sees details that the library lights flicker, thunder grows louder, and students move away from the windows, which inference is most reasonable? Option A. The students are celebrating. Option B. A fire drill has ended. Option C. The building has no electricity. Option D. A storm is getting close. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the details about thunder, flickering lights, and moving from windows support that a storm is nearby. The students are celebrating is wrong because the mood is cautious rather than celebratory, and a fire drill has ended is wrong because no alarm or evacuation detail is given. The building has no electricity is wrong because the lights flicker but the passage does not show a full outage. Question 3. During Purple Group 53's original practice review, a passage shows statistics about sleep, gives tips, and encourages students to protect bedtime. Which author purpose fits best? Option A. To encourage healthier study habits. Option B. To advertise a hospital job. Option C. To prove math formulas. Option D. To narrate a personal vacation. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the tips and encouragement show the author wants readers to change a habit. To advertise a hospital job is wrong because no job is being promoted, and to prove math formulas is wrong because sleep tips are unrelated to formula proof. To narrate a personal vacation is wrong because the prompt gives advice rather than a trip story. Question 4. While Purple Group 53 outlines a passage that places general study advice first and then gives examples for each subject, which structure is being used? Option A. Contrast only. Option B. Circular reasoning. Option C. Spatial order. Option D. General to specific. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the passage starts broadly and narrows to examples. Contrast only is wrong because the passage is not only showing differences, and circular reasoning is wrong because that is a logic problem, not the organization shown. Spatial order is wrong because no physical location is being described. Question 5. Before Purple Group 53 accepts the claim that reviewing explanations helps correct weak areas, which detail gives the strongest support? Option A. A timer beeped after lunch. Option B. Pencils can break easily. Option C. The answer sheet had margins. Option D. Students who wrote down why answers were wrong avoided the same errors later. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the detail links explanations with fewer repeated errors. A timer beeped after lunch is wrong because the timer detail is unrelated, and pencils can break easily is wrong because pencil quality does not support the claim. The answer sheet had margins is wrong because margins do not show learning from explanations. Question 6. Since Purple Group 53 sees the word concise in the tutor gave concise directions before the timed drill, which meaning fits the context? Option A. Old and fragile. Option B. Confusing and hidden. Option C. Angry and loud. Option D. Brief and clear. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because concise means giving necessary information without extra words. Old and fragile is wrong because age and condition do not fit the sentence, and confusing and hidden is wrong because concise directions should be easier to follow, not hidden. Angry and loud is wrong because emotion and volume are not part of the word meaning. Question 7. Given Purple Group 53 answers 2 out of 5 practice items correctly, which percent matches the result? Option A, 25%. Option B, 60%. Option C, 28.57%. Option D, of 40%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because 2 divided by 5 equals 0.4, and multiplying by 100 gives 40%. 25% is wrong because it uses the wrong comparison instead of dividing the part by the whole, and 60% is wrong because it subtracts before converting rather than converting the given fraction. 28.57% is wrong because it compares the part to the total plus the part or uses an incomplete setup. Question 8. If Purple Group 53's score rises from 72 to 90, what percent increase should be recorded? Option A, 18%. Option B, 25%. Option C, 125%. Option D, 20%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the increase is 18, and 18 divided by the original score 72 equals 25%. 18% is wrong because it reports the raw point gain rather than dividing by the original value, and 125% is wrong because it gives the new score as a percent of the old score, not the percent increase. 20% is wrong because it divides by the new value instead of the original value. Question 9. Suppose Purple Group 53 solves 3x plus 4 equals 13. Which value of x makes the equation true? Option A, 4. Option B, 9. Option C, 2. Option D, 3. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because subtracting 4 leaves 3x equals 9, and dividing by 3 gives x equals 3. 4 is wrong because it is one step away from the value that balances both sides, and 9 is wrong because it treats the constant or coefficient as if it were the final answer. 2 is wrong because it reverses or skips part of the inverse operation. Question 10. Using Purple Group 53's rectangle diagram with 7 cm long and 9 cm wide, which area should be recorded? Option A, 16 square cm. Option B, 2 square cm. Option C, 32 cm. Option D, 63 square cm. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because area is length times width, so 7 times 9 equals 63. 16 square cm is wrong because it adds the sides rather than multiplying them, and 2 square cm is wrong because it subtracts dimensions, which does not measure area. 32 centimeters is wrong because that is the perimeter, not the area. Question 11. From Purple Group 53's measurement note of 240 centimeters, which conversion to m is accurate? Option A, 0.24 m. Option B, 24 m. Option C, 24,000 m. Option D, 2.4 m. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because 100 centimeters equal 1 meter, so 240 divided by 100 equals 2.4 m. 0.24 m is wrong because it divides by 1000 instead of 100, and 24 m is wrong because it divides by 10 instead of 100. 24,000 m is wrong because it multiplies instead of converting to a larger unit. Question 12. In Purple Group 53's score set 75, 69, 60, 57, 71, which median should be reported? Option A, 57. Option B, 66.4. Option C, 69. Option D, 75. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the scores are ordered as 57, 60, 69, 71, 75, and the middle value rule gives 69. 57 is wrong because it is an extreme value or unrelated value rather than the middle after sorting, and 66.4 is wrong because it uses a mean-like or added value rather than the median method. 75 is wrong because it selects another listed score instead of the central value. Question 13. For Purple Group 53, 4 review packets cost $20. At the same rate, how much do 7 packets cost? Option A, $30. Option B, $28. Option C, $35. Option D, $27. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because $20 divided by 4 gives $5 per packet, and 7 packets cost $35. $30 is wrong because it is 1 unit price short of the proportional cost, and $28 is wrong because it multiplies the two quantities and ignores the price. $27 is wrong because it adds the new quantity to the old cost instead of finding the unit rate. Question 14. Near Purple Group 53's waste breakdown review, which organelle matches the function being reviewed? Option A, endoplasmic reticulum. Option B, nucleus. Option C, lysosomes. Option D, or ribosomes. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because lysosomes contain enzymes that break down wastes and worn cell parts. Endoplasmic reticulum is wrong because the ER helps transport and process molecules rather than digesting waste, and nucleus is wrong because the nucleus stores genetic information. Ribosomes is wrong because ribosomes make proteins. Question 15. Because Purple Group 53 traces circulation and blood returns from the lungs, where does it go next? Option A, vena cava into the left ventricle. Option B, pulmonary artery into the lungs. Option C, pulmonary veins into the left atrium. Option D, aorta into the right atrium. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because oxygenated blood returns from the lungs through pulmonary veins to the left atrium. Vena cava into the left ventricle is wrong because the vena cava returns systemic blood to the right atrium, and pulmonary artery into the lungs is wrong because that carries blood away from the right ventricle. Aorta into the right atrium is wrong because the aorta carries blood from the left ventricle to the body. Question 16. Although Purple Group 53 sees alveoli drawn as tiny sacs, which feature helps oxygen enter blood quickly? Option A, very dry surfaces. Option B, thick cartilage rings. Option C, thin walls and many nearby capillaries. Option D, large bone plates. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because thin surfaces and rich blood supply shorten diffusion distance for gas exchange. Very dry surfaces is wrong because gas exchange requires moist surfaces, and thick cartilage rings is wrong because cartilage supports airways but would slow diffusion in alveoli. Large bone plates is wrong because bone is not part of alveolar gas exchange. Question 17. Once Purple Group 53 notices that dehydration increases and thirst becomes stronger, which process explains the response? Option A, mechanical digestion. Option B, blood clotting cascade only. Option C, homeostatic regulation. Option D, genetic drift. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because thirst motivates fluid intake to help restore water balance. Mechanical digestion is wrong because mechanical digestion breaks food into pieces, and blood clotting cascade only is wrong because clotting is not the water balance response. Genetic drift is wrong because genetic drift is a population-level allele change. Question 18. Where Purple Group 53 studies genetics and a heterozygous tall plant TT crosses with another TT plant, which offspring chance matches the expected result? Option A, 25%. Option B, 100%. Option C, 50%. Option D, 75%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because TT and TT genotypes show the dominant tall phenotype in 3 of 4 outcomes. 25% is wrong because 1 of 4 is the recessive short phenotype, and 100% is wrong because 1 outcome is TT and would not be tall. 50% is wrong because 2 of 4 are heterozygous but phenotype is not limited to carriers. Question 19. As Purple Group 53 reviews chemistry and water molecules form weak attractions with each other, which conclusion follows? Option A, covalent bonds. Option B, bionic bonds. Option C, metallic bonds. Option D, hydrogen bonds. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because polar water molecules attract through hydrogen bonding between partial charges. Covalent bonds is wrong because covalent bonds hold atoms together within a water molecule, and ionic bonds is wrong because ionic bonds involve electron transfer between ions. Metallic bonds is wrong because metallic bonds occur among metal atoms. Question 20. Under Purple Group 53's experiment testing whether caffeine affects reaction time, which setup is the control group? Option A. A group that skips measurement. Option B. A group tested in a louder room. Option C. A group receiving caffeine and a harder test. Option D. A group receiving no caffeine but completing the same reaction test. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the no caffeine group provides a baseline for comparison. A group that skips measurement is wrong because without measurement there is no comparison, and a group tested in a louder room is wrong because noise adds a confounding variable. A group receiving caffeine and a harder test is wrong because test difficulty changes along with caffeine. Question 21. Between Purple Group 53's grammar options, which sentence uses subject-verb agreement correctly? Option A. Each of the practice questions has an explanation. Option B. Each of the practice question has an explanations. Option C. Each of the practice questions were an explanation. Option D. Each of the practice questions have an explanation. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because each is singular and takes has. Each of the practice question has an explanations. Is wrong because question and explanations have number errors, and each of the practice questions were an explanation. Is wrong because were does not fit the singular subject or meaning. Each of the practice questions have an explanation. Is wrong because have incorrectly agrees with questions instead of each. Question 22. Inside Purple Group 53's sentence, the calculator lost blank charge during practice. Which pronoun should replace the blank? Option A, his. Option B, their. Option C, its. Option D, its. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because calculator is singular and non-human, so it shows possession. His is wrong because his is used for a male person or animal, not a calculator, and there is wrong because there is plural or singular person usage and does not fit a calculator in this formal sentence. Its is wrong because it means it is and does not show possession. Question 23. Through Purple Group 53's punctuation review, which sentence uses a semicolon correctly? Option A. The chart looked simple, however, the units changed each row. Option B. The chart looked simple, however, the units changed each row. Option C. The chart looked simple because the units changed each row. Option D. The chart looked simple, however, the units changed each row. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the semicolon before however correctly connects two independent clauses. The chart looked simple, however, the units changed each row. Is wrong because the semicolon separates the subject from the verb, and the chart looked simple because the units changed each row. Is wrong because makes the second part dependent. The chart looked simple, however, the units changed each row. Is wrong because however is misplaced and the first clause needs punctuation before it. Question 24. According to Purple Group 53's grammar check, which revision fixes the run-on sentence? Option A. The student read the chart, she checked the units. Option B. The student read the chart, and she checked the units. Option C. The student read the chart, she checked the units. Option D. The student reading the chart and checked the units. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because a comma plus coordinating conjunction correctly joins the two independent clauses. The student read the chart, she checked the units. Is wrong because a comma alone creates a comma splice, and the student read the chart, she checked the units. Is wrong because two independent clauses are fused with no punctuation. The student reading the chart and checked the units. Is wrong because the wording creates an awkward fragment. Question 25. Beyond Purple Group 53's vocabulary drill, which meaning does the prefix tachi dash add? Option A, around. Option B, slow. Option C, fast. Option D, under. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because tachi means fast, as in tachycardia meaning a fast heart rate. Around is wrong because around is Perry dash, and slow is wrong because slow is Brady dash, not Tachi dash. Under is wrong because under is sub dash.